It's Arca Day in America. And what sucks about that is the Arca series sucks now. Unlike last night, I hope this is a wreckfest because it's the only thing that makes the Arca series any sort of enjoyable or watchable or anything. Because if they don't crash, they run in a straight line the entire time. Washington at UCLA. I don't really care. Arca has told me to not have hopes and dreams. It has, or not told me, it has taught me to not have hopes, dreams, expectations, any of that. Especially for actual Arca racing, because if you have hopes and dreams for this series, they're just not going to come true. Maybe they won't straight line it the entire way. Maybe they won't train it. I hope, like, oh. If there's any series to have a flip this week, it's going to be the Arca series. But if there's any series to literally go single file and not even make a move to win the race, it's the Arca series. I don't know what's going to happen. I also find it funny how literally overnight Arca Racing Super Speedways went from wreckfest the entire distance to just train. Oh, things happen. Oh, this is why you don't go to ads during. This is why NASCAR Super Speed. I wouldn't care about normal races, but Super Speedways need to adopt the F1 no commercials during the race system. Where, you know, you get to the top of the hour that the race is starting at, and there are no commercials no matter what until the race concludes. So that happened. And then so amateurs is what you're saying. Amateurs happened. That is the most unsurprising thing I've ever heard in my life. That car looks like Alex Bowman's old Exalta car. Back when he drove the 88. Here we go, green flag back in the air. Oh, Drew Dollar is in this race. Drew Dollar is in this race. He's going to start a wreck if there's one. I'm calling it. I don't know who number 60 is. Okay, but that outside line just cannot get going. It just, this race is not going to be interesting unless cars get the outside line working. These cars can't work that second line. They just suck too much to do that. One more car out of this pack. And one car further away from a good race. And one car closer to me hating everything. I want to be excited at what's happening in some of these saves, but I cannot force myself to be excited because this is just boring. This is interesting a little bit. Oh, well, maybe not anymore. Guess we got a slate battle going on here. Great. There's a caution in Arca with 5 to go. I think this race is ruined because nobody does shit on restarts in this series. I don't think they know that restarts with 2 to go mean go. We're doing the 1 lap thing. Arca needs to change this for super speedways. They need to make it 2 laps. Like, a 1 lap shootout on a super speedway does not work, because it takes 3/4 of a lap for the cars to even get up to speed, giving them 1/4 of a lap to race. By race, I mean single file, I don't know. Here we go. I don't have hopes. Why are you doing teamwork? Oh, they're gonna wreck, aren't they? They're like going to... Nope, they're going to do a boring finish. Oh, no, maybe not. I'm surprised Drew Dollar did not cause a wreck right there. That's like his thing, isn't it? Oh, he's in the wall hard. Jeez. That was a big hit.
Big hit for Drew Dollar.
Caution, right?
Race this one out, looks like.
Caution is not out yet.
Really?
To the backstretch.
Here he comes. It's been his day. He has absolutely.
Well, that was boring.
Daytona.
And Drew Dollar wrecked.
Absolutely dominated today.
That's the most expected ending of all time. I hate this series so much. I really hate it. And when I say hate, I mean hate. I hate this series. I don't know why I turned it on. I don't know why I turned this race on and decided to watch it, because I just wasted about an hour of my life. I could have been playing Minecraft. I could have been playing Microsoft Flight Sim. I could have been doing lots of things with my life.
See what happened here on the final lap with the 18 and the 25.
He's helping Tony there. Looks like he's giving her a really good push. Maybe just got off centered a little bit.
Instead, I watched Drew Dollar do that thing.
She checked up, came back up into him, and it turned him obviously in the wrong direction.
I'm disappointed. 0 out of 10 race. 0 out of 10. First time I've ever watched a race and given it a 0 out of 10 while reacting to it. Honestly, this is a negative 10 out of 10. It was so bad.
I think it's a USAC background, open wheel. I think that's where it all.
By Arca standards, it's like a 1 million out of 10, but it's a negative 10 out of 10.